We are under the lights here on a Friday night at Oracle Park in San Francisco. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Miami Marlins and the San Francisco Giants. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Johnny Cueto gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me: a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and two, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
In now, JT Riddle, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball 1. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They've come in losers of 7 of their last 10 games, but did earn the victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split at 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
This is pulled into right. Parra is there, and he makes the catch for the out. With that, a look at the batting order for the Marlins. D-Row, what do you got in this lineup in the series opener?
Matty, this team's lineup is dead last in batting average, and I tell you what, that does not bode well for the rest of the season. If you do not have professional at-bats up and down the lineup, or at least 6 to 7 guys, it is eventually going to catch up to you.
Digging in, Alejandro Cortez. Only 1 hit for him in his last 4 ball games.
Let's go, Giants.
Now the pitch. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
D-Row, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it, though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
Rolled slowly down the first baseline. Sandoval comes up with it, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
The third baseman.
Striding in, Brian Anderson. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. Here's the first pitch to him. And that misses inside 1-0.
As a veteran pitcher, he knows if he's going to have success in this one, he's got to establish that pitch in to get those guys to respect it and open up that outer half of the plate.
Line down the left field line. But no one gets to this one as it lands in the home bullpen. A foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1.
1 strike.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Well, when you go with a slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Adam Frazier. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He's set, and the pitch. And that's taken for strike 1. Anderson leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. A bouncer to the left side. Crawford's got it. And as it turns out, the two-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and one man left on base. Now it'll be the Giants' turn, no score. Pablo Lopez will be on the mound for the series opener. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a real solid season up to this point. ERA under 3.5, which is saying something in these high-scoring games we see now in the game of baseball. This guy knows how to pitch, and if he's on, he knows how to minimize the damage. He'll be fun to watch in this one.
Leading up for the
So
Giants,
in now for San Francisco, Thomas Quinlan, and you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. First pitch of the at-bat. To first. Gloved by Walker. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first. And with that, a look at Bruce Bochy's lineup card for the Giants. Dan Plesac, who you focused on?
Well, Matt, I'm pretty excited to get a chance to see Brandon Crawford. He's been the fire starter for this team. Last 10 games, how about an on-base percentage of over 400? As he goes, so goes the team. He's playing great ball and making things happen.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring in the center fielder Cameron Maybin. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball one. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, everyone always looks at the schedule, and these cross-country trips can be a bear. I always looked at them with a smile on my face. 5 hours in the plane with the boys, playing some cards, really coming together. I feel like that's where the chemistry of the team really starts to take shape on those long cross-country trips. Let's see how this team plays today.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play.
Boy, this is a really good hitter, but he's desperately been struggling recently at the plate. His average is still good, but it's dropping fast. He needs a quick turnaround.
This is line to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Didn't waste any time like the first pitch he saw to keep the inning going.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Chris Shaw the next to take a turn at the plate, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Throw over to first. A dive, but he's back. 2 out with the man at first. Ball and a strike.
This offense has been warned. If they didn't know already, now they do know. He's got his A-game fastball with him today.
And there's ball 2 now. And this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. 1 left for San Francisco, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Into the box now, Jorge Alfaro. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest.
Alfaro.
First pitch on its way. Ball 1.
1-0.
2 balls and no strikes. A strike, and it's 2-1. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Liner towards second. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Neil Walker.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Neil Walker. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. From the stretch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
You could clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
Alfaro aboard here at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss as Walker's in a hole here. No balls and 2 strikes. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The next 0-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Parra ranging back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Time for a look at the San Francisco Giants on defense. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is, in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Robbie Franks, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there for strike 1. 0-1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
The 0-1 lifted in the air to center field. Maben there to put it away for out number 2. At the plate, Rosell Herrera. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. The 1-0 is a slider that can't catch the outside.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Here he comes on 2-0. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Now the 2-1. It's the outside corner for the second strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
When it left the bat, I thought the outfielder had a beat on it. Gave it a heck of an effort, going high for it, but he just can't bring it down. The run came across to score, and he's safely at second, hoping his teammates can return the favor.
Into the box now, Pablo Lopez, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
Hey, here's a case right here, Dero, where as a pitcher you could really help himself. With a 2-out RBI here, this would be a huge run if he could drive this run in.
Dan, this is already a win-win in my book for the 8-hole hitter to grab an RBI knock. Not only does he get the pitcher up, he turns the lineup over for next inning. This is unbelievable.
The set and the 1-1 lifts it into the air to shallow center. Long run, but he gets there to track this one down, and a very nicely recorded out number 3. Marlins get a run on the RBI double. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 1-0 Miami. Digging in, Pablo Sandoval. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Looking at his career totals, Sandoval has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. Slow curveball like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 2. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And the throw is there to record the first out.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Miami Marlins. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
In is Gerardo Parra, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch on its way. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. Two and 1 to Gerardo Parra.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
1 out, nobody on. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now. The 2-2 one more time. Just hung in there on that one. Another 2-2 offering. And another foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Calling for it, Cortez. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford, to try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line towards center field. Franks is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Coming to the plate now, JT Riddle. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
JT Riddle.
Here comes the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Popped straight up. Crawford over to his right, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The left fielder.
Digging in, Alejandro Cortez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a slider tails outside for ball one. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman, Brian.
Into the box, Brian Anderson. He drew a walk his first time up. Cueto sets his sights. First pitch on the way. A ball and no strikes. Takes this the other way to right. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Adam Frazier.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Two and 0 now. Anderson is off of first with 2 away. And he started to go around there, and it'll cost him, as they say. He did swing the bat. It's 2-1. Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Lifted into the air out towards center field. Maben is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for Miami, but they lead it 1-0.
Welcome back as the Giants look to get their bats going in the 3rd inning, and you can say they've been trying to do that pretty much all year. Entering the day, they rank near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. Now, one coach told me that despite the numbers being what they are, he's seeing a lot of development happening. So he's optimistic about what the future holds, especially for some of their younger players. Back to you, Matt.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Now the pitch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch, work the count even.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner into the cove, but foul. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Stepping in now, Johnny Cueto, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. 1 out, nobody on. 0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. So back-to-back strikeouts for him here to start the inning. And as you have a look there at the Marlins leaderboard, you can see he currently ranks 2nd in that department. Digging in to try it again, Thomas Quinlan. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First pitch coming, here it is. Looped out towards short. Throw on to Walker at first, and the inning is over. Giants are down 1-2-3. They're down 1-0. And welcome back to San Francisco as we send it down to Heidi.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Stepping into the box, Jorge Alfaro. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Bounce to first. Sandoval fields it cleanly, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Now in the box, Neil Walker. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Ripped down the first base line, and a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. Throw into second, not in time, and he's in there with a double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Into the box, Robbie Franks. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0. Grounded softly to the right. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Next for the
So
Marlins.
striding in, Rosell
right fielder.
Herrera. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Ready with the 0-1. Hit hard up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead.
Boy, I don't know about that pitch selection right there, Dero. You have a base open with the pitcher on deck. Not very good pitching right there.
Dan, as a guy who hit 8th in the National League a time or two, nothing's more difficult than to try and mind meld with the pitcher and come up with a game plan when you know you got the pitcher on deck. Shocking that he was coming after him right there in that big spot, and he paid the price.
Pablo Lopez is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2.
Hey, down 0-2, he better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup. He has the ability to bury it down and away or down and in wherever he wants to. So you got to be on point with this one.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Marlins pitcher. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Marlins get 1 here on a couple of hits. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Miami's out in front 2-0. Here's Cameron Maben now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
Tried to get him out front, but it's a ball 1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball.
Wait for the pitch.
Breaking ball misses the corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 2-2 one more time is looked at, and the count moves full.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move.
6.
No reason to tempt fate out there.
Next to bat for the Giants, Jeff McNeil. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
And he'll get back in safely. first offering on its way. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. One and one, here it is. Left side, but well fouled. Open to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Pulled toward right center field. Franks giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Now the Giants' number 4 batter, Chris Shaw, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Changeup stays outside, and he's behind 2-0.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0 now. There's the Panda on deck. He'll bat next. Here it comes. The 3-0 is in there for strike one. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that run on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
And before the 3-2, a move to first, and he'll dive back in. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. But he will haul this in on the run as he had to go back to the warning track to do it, and there are 2 away. So coming to the plate, Pablo Sandoval looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
And good patience here from Sandoval. It's 2-0 now.
A veteran hitter certainly knows when he's got wheels on first base, he's probably getting a fastball and he's probably getting it middle away. Might be a great time to get super aggressive.
The 2-0. Nope. 3-0. He's set, and the 3-0 offering. That'll miss to Sandoval, who displays some rare patience that time. It's ball 4.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
At the plate, Gerardo Parra. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
Here it comes, 1-0. Now it's 2-0.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
2-0 count. The pitch is taken, strike one.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
This is on the ground over to first, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. And next to the plate will be J.T. Riddle. He'll lead it off against Johnny Cueto.
J.T. Riddle.
Here comes the first pitch. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Changeup low, 2-0.
2-0.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
Not the way you'd like to start this fifth inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
Here's the 3-0. Ruled a strike on the outside corner, 3-1.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turn to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the fifth inning.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're trying to put a start away. Make him work his tail off, throw a lot of pitches, and get on base any way that you can. A big inning at this point of the game, and he's probably gone.
Digging in once again, Alejandro Cortez. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike one. Nothing in one count. Here it comes.
Nope.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Two and one.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. He pulls this one into right, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Now batting, the third baseman, Brian Anderson.
Ready for another shot now. Brian Anderson. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both a left-hander and a right-hander get loose. Riddle at second, Cortez at first with no outs. The 2-1. Taken, strike 2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first, but this will land untouched. Payoff pitch one more time. Fastball got him looking, as that had 2-seam action on it, one gone.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Standing in now, Adam Frazier, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. No hits to this point. Count even now at 1-1. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Two and 2 to Adam Frazier. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
In now, Jorge Alfaro, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. 3-0 now.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
Alfaro in front, 3 balls and a strike.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Set. Here's the 3-1. Grounded to the right. Scooped up. Over to Crawford at the bag, and the force play will end the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Marlins lead this one 2-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with manager Bruce Bochy. And he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind. So the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Settling in now, Brandon Crawford. He leads off in the bottom of the fifth as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one. And he misses again. 2-0.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were two stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, that's ball three, and the Giants right now are looking for base runners. They'd love to start this inning with the leadoff walk.
3 balls and a strike to count to the Giants shortstop. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2. High and deep to right center. Franks looks up into the arcade and out of here. Solo shot to right center. 12 home runs for him now thus far, and the Giants have struck for a run. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Into the box now, Stephen Vogt. So weighed out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Line toward the gap in left center, and that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
That's a big knock right there for his confidence. He had seen it. You're walking to the plate. You know your average is dip below 220 for the first time in a long time. Nice AB.
Stepping in now, Johnny Cueto. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. The second for one, on to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Took a pretty long time for the shortstop to receive the ball that time. So that gave the runner plenty of time to bear down on him and take him out. Hopefully everyone's okay down there.
And now back to the leadoff spot from the Giants lineup. Stepping forward, Thomas Quinlan. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Strike taken up in the zone. Oh, 1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The 1-2 pitch. On a big curveball is in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Into the box, Cameron Maybin. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. It was a walk in his last trip. The 1-0 home is a fastball looked at for a strike.
1-1.
Lifted down the line in left. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
Cueto, the runner at first with 2 gone. Full count now, 3-2.
Well, this has been a good at bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
As the pitching coach heads out to the mound, I think this is probably just a case of giving your guy a chance to catch his breath, pump him up a little bit, let him know that he's got it under control.
So stepping in, Jeff McNeil, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Fastball just inside. On the year, McNeil brings in a batting average resting just under 320, and they'll look to inch closer to that mark with a base hit here.
Matty, great matchup right here. He's been absolutely hammering right-handed pitching all season long.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 for the Giants on this swing by Brandon Crawford. 5 innings complete, and this is now a 2-1 ball game. Here's Neil Walker. He came across to score after doubling in his last at bat.
Neil Walker.
Here comes the first pitch. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Quinlan into foul territory, fouled away. Walker lays off there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Two and 2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
The 2-2. Sharp ground ball to third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
Hey, there's a base hit right there on a changeup. Maybe not a good idea to throw this guy back-to-back changeups.
Yeah, he seemed to be timing that first one. He let the first one go by, Danny. He was not going to let the second one go by. Nice job right there staying through that baseball.
Now here comes Bruce Bochy out of the Giants dugout on his way to the mound. And that'll signal the end for Johnny Cueto. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Tyler Beede is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Number 38, Tyler Beede.
Standing in now, Robbie Franks, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering, and a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Now for me, check swings are right there next to bang bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Into the box now, Rosell Herrera. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Hara is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Marlins, Pablo Lopez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Walker leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball.
And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
Pretty standard fastball right there. 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
The count now at 2-2. So a full count now.
Well, he had him down 0-2 earlier in this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put him away and end this inning. This has been a fun battle to watch.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Fouled off. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Marlins leave 1. They still lead it 2-1. Standing in, Chris Shaw. Due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
First delivery to him on the way. Fly ball right down the line in left. Cortez on the move, and he makes the catch in the corner.
Now batting.
At the plate, Pablo Sandoval. It was a walk in his last trip. First offering on its way. In there, no balls and a strike. Sandoval is a corner infielder, normally a third baseman, but he's at the other corner at first base here in this one.
Yeah, this guy's got sure hands. You know, sometimes I want to make this point. First basemans get a bad rap because everyone thinks they could just go over there and handle a bag, pick balls in the dirt. Not the case. First basemans cannot be more important to helping out not only the pitching staff when they want to throw over, but also taking errors away from their infielders.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Into the box now. Gerardo Parra. 0-2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
Swinging a hard liner to center field. Franks is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Giants down in order. They still trail it here 2-1. Back here in San Francisco, it's on to the 7th inning with the Marlins on top, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Back to the top of the Miami lineup now, and stepping in, JT Riddle. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Riddle.
Here comes the first pitch. 0-1 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit out towards second. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The left fielder, number 4.
Digging in and looking for more, Alejandro Cortez. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Line drive to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the third baseman, Brian Anderson.
Up next from Miami, Brian Anderson. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play. I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Grounder down the line at third. We're in the 7th inning now. The pitchers duel. 2-1 our score. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. On to Sandoval at first, and that'll end the inning. Miami down in order as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Brandon Crawford will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Fastball, strike 3 called on the outside corner, and a pretty generous corner at that, as that's the first down of the inning.
I think we're starting to see the frustration mount from this offense. It's been a pretty dominant performance on the mound, and these hitters have had no answer for anything he's throwing up there. That will wear on you if it lasts throughout most of the game like it has here.
Stepping in now, Stephen Vogt. A ball and no strikes. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Ball 2 now.
This at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets the count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
3-0 now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And he'll just float a change in here now for a strike. There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch lifted in the air to center. Franks moves over. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Joe Pennant will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 12, Joe Pennant.
Hit back up the middle. Frazier is up with it. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Marlins lead it 2-1. Tony Watson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 56, Tony Watson.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Adam Frazier. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He's set. Here it comes. And he can't get out of the way there. So the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
These guys are pros and they're tough, but I know that one hurt. He'll never show it, though. Too much pride at stake.
Stepping into the box, Jorge Alfaro. His previous battles with Tony Watson. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it. Parra looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting.
Stepping up to the plate, Neil Walker. So far 2 for 3 in this one. He's set, and the pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2.
1 and 2.
Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. And he struck him out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Robbie.
Ready for another chance. Robbie Franks. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, and a borderline call, Matty. I don't know. I got to feel like he's got to build a rapport with this umpire, this AB. See how far he'll go in or out. He can't allow himself to go down looking again.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Looked to be a sinker there, up in the zone a bit, but called a strike. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And a dive, but he's back in. Oh, 0-1. Here it comes. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
Yeah, that pitch is the equalizer. Left on left slider, down and away. He can spot it up when he needs to. That pitch is almost unhittable.
Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2. Line toward the alley in left center. Shaw is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. One left for Miami. They lead it 2-1. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Austin Bryce is on now to make a record-setting appearance. Break out the ice packs at home, as this will be his 107th appearance of the season, breaking the major league record. Now at the plate, Thomas Quinlan, and Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
From the stretch.
Nope.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. This year against right-handed pitching, Quinlan brings a batting line of barely over 200, so there's certainly some room for improvement there.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations.
The 2-0 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Herrera. One away. Here's a look at the final line for the Marlins starting pitcher, and he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Hey, only allowed 3 hits in this one, kept the hitters off balance, and was a lot of fun to watch.
One gone here in the Giants' half of the 8th, and that'll bring in the center fielder, Cameron Maybin. Here it comes. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
A ball and a strike now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. Now here's a drive out to right center field. He takes the turn and heads for second. Arms pumping. He's hustling for third. And he's going to get there, and he's in at third now as the tying run after the 1-out triple. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at bat right there, probably his last at bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking this very well could be my last AB of this game. So if I'm going to keep this streak alive, I'm going to have to do it right now.
So striding in, Jeff McNeil, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a fly ball, but shallow, and that's not going to do it. Cortez has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Chris Shaw. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
first pitch on its way. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. And that misses 1-1. Maben at third with 2 away. Lifted the other way out to left center. Franks sprinting after it. And that'll plate the tying run from third as we've got ourselves a brand new ball game now.
Late inning problems have doomed this team all season. It's a hallmark of a losing club, not being able to hold a lead. And here's another example of the bullpen serving up the tying run here in the late innings.
Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Behind 0-2 now. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. The pause and the 0-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Cortez moves over. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. Giants get a run on the RBI double. 9th inning coming up, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece.
Number 7.
Steve Pierce is going to come on and pinch hit here, and this is an important at-bat, leading things off in the 9th in a tie ball game. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The batting average down in the low 210s. 11 home runs and 30 RBIs. Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
Ripped down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. The 1-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Upper part of the strike zone, a dangerous pitch with the changeup, but he laid off. Behind 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. Sent on the ground out to second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning.
Number 10.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go JT Riddle. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. One and one to the Marlins leadoff hitter. 2 out, nobody on. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Steve Pearce will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Change for the Marlins. Now playing right field, number 25.
Robbie Moylan comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings.
Number 3, Robbie Moylan.
So striding forward now, Gerardo Parra. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
The right fielder.
First offering on its way. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike. And now a pitch on the way. Line to the right side. Pierce is there, and that won't help the cause. It's a quick out here to start the home ninth.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Into the box, Brandon Crawford. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Cortez has it in his tracks. 2 down. Digging in now, Stephen Vogt. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. And that misses, ball 1. Inside corner, a ball and a strike. One and 2 count. Here's the pitch. And strike 3 called, as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Giants are down 1-2-3. And this game is still tied at 2-2. And now Boch is going to make his way out toward home plate, and it looks like we'll see a double switch here. Derek Holland takes the mound, as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Now pitching and batting in the 8th spot, number 45, Derek Holland. Now catching and batting 9, number
Stepping
18,
in, Alejandro Cortez. He's 1 for 4 for the game. First delivery to him on the way. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Duggar's there for it. He's got it 1 away.
now batting. Third base.
Ready once again, Brian Anderson. He was a ground out victim last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The windup and the 0-1. And this will be fouled away. High in the air out to center field. Maben there to put it away for out number 2.
Now batting.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Adam Frazier. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a slider tails outside for ball one.
Hey, great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
1-1 the count. From the windup, the 1-1. 1-1 pitch is a knuckle curve. He's in the hole now, 1-2. Here comes the 1-2. Lined hard toward right center. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon.
The batter, the catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
Striding into the box, Jorge Alfaro. There are two gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch. And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. This is line to left, and that's in there, base hit. And I suspect we might see a pinch hitter here, and if that's the case, here's what's left on the Marlins bench. Yorkis Hernandez will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
48, Yorkis Hernandez.
With runners in scoring position this season, Hernandez is a .270 hitter, a respectable number he'll look to improve upon in this at-bat. Comes set, the 0-1, grounded to first. There's Sandoval, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Marlins strand a pair. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Tayron Guerrero comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning.
Number 56, Tayron.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Rene Rivera. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Now here it comes. Behind 0-2 now. And this one's inside and high. 1-2 now.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
The 1-2 is a fastball that misses.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike three.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
In now, Thomas Quinlan. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
Hey, nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. I know there's one out in the inning. They got one more to play with that they could potentially be productive with, but this guy's looking to end this right now and put something in a gap.
Into the box now, Cameron Maben. Pitch misses low. The throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
Possible game winners at second base here with one away. Giants center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count. Spin and a throw back to second, and he'll be back in standing up. Now the 2-0. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Cortez will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. So a big spot here, and stepping in, Jeff McNeil, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. And there's the fourth wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk.
The left fielder, number 7.
Big spot here. First and second, two men gone, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Steven Duggar. Here's the first pitch. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
This game is getting interesting real quick, and the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
A ball and a strike.
Sometimes you can get away with a pitch in that location when you're running it up there that hard, but not consistently. You still have to work the edges of the zone most of the time.
And a slider bounces, and that gets away. So now two men in scoring position. The set and the 2-1. Well, he just threw that fastball by him.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. No runs, a hit, two left. And we'll have to cancel those dinner reservations, partner. 11th inning coming up. And we are tied 2-2. Stepping in, Robbie Franks, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far.
The center fielder, Robbie.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Cold strike as the slider gets the outside corner. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Called strike, and he's behind 1 and 2.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked I would be shocked if he went to that well a fourth time. I'd be looking heater.
The 1-2 is a breaking ball in off the plate. Got him on a good slider there, swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Wow, we've seen some really impressive pitching in this one. You could say these lineups have been anemic, but I always like to give credit to pitching and defense, and they've been fantastic all game long.
Here's Steve Pearce now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Bases are empty, one man out. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to Sandoval. 2 gone now. Digging in for his second at-bat, Miguel Rojas. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Holland has his sign. Here comes the first pitch. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Here's the 1-1. Hit out towards second. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Standing in now, JT Riddle. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Ready with the 1-0. Line to the right side. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. Marlins leave 1. Score remains 2-2. Kelvin Herrera comes on now, and he's just hoping to keep this thing tied. No save opportunity here.
Kelvin Herrera.
Now at the plate, Pablo Sandoval, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Tough task ahead here as this guy, one of the top save guys in the league right now. He's been very reliable shutting the door.
Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Giants' first baseman.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
The 1-1 home is a fastball taken high for a ball. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Gerardo Parra waits on deck. Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. The 3-2 pitch. Line towards center field. Franks has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
The right fielder, number 8, Gerardo Parra.
Now at the plate, Gerardo Parra. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
This is when you start to lose your mind a little bit. You know you're in a slump as you walk to the plate. You finally do something good and barrel something up, and it's right at somebody.
Comes set with the 0-1. Ball 1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
The 1-1. Misses. Ball 2. 1 out, nobody on. Hit out towards second, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Get the ball for this man. He needs to put that on the mantle. He's been struggling. The season hasn't gone according to plan, but he's staying pot committed and grinded out a nice knock.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Stepping in now, Brandon Crawford, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. The 0-1 fouled away. Pereira is an absolute flamethrower, of course, and you don't have to watch him long before that radar gun really pops and catches your eye.
This is what we're looking for in today's game. We're looking for velocity, and this guy is V-E-L-O, velo. Lights up a radar gun, and he can hit triple digits, and that's one of the reasons why everybody likes to watch this guy throw.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
Brave Valera will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0. Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. Up top, it's 2-0. Now the 2-0. 2-1 now. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Hit to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Giants leave 1, and this game is still tied at 2-2. Alan Henson will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field, number 19, Alan.
Derek Law gets the ball as he'll take over to start this 12th inning.
Number 64, Derek Law.
Now to the plate, Alejandro Cortez.
Hitting off for the Marlins, the left fielder, Alejandro Cortez.
First pitch on its way. Popped up. Crawford moving to his left. He's got it one away.
Now batting.
Ready now, Brian Anderson. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball one. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Bases are empty, one man out. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Law, 28 years old. He was a 9th round pick back in 2011.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
3-2. Adam Frazier waits on deck. One out, nobody on. Line to the right side. And that is through into right field for a single.
That's another base hit for them. I got to say, though, they've had a really hard time turning all these hits to anything productive on the scoreboard. Only 2 runs to this point, so stranded runners has been the theme most of the game. We'll see if they can cash in here.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Into the box, Adam Frazier as he rips it on the ground to second. To Crawford for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. Still 1 run can win this thing as we move ahead to the bottom of inning number 12. And we are tied 2-2. John Birdie is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now.
For the Marlins. Now playing third base, number 55.
So digging in now, Rene Rivera looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. He's set. Here it comes. This is line to left. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
All right, I'm going to need this guy to find his way across the plate. I think everybody's ready to go home. Nice leadoff base hit, not trying to do too much. Usually everybody's looking to launch and end it with the walk-off homer. He stayed with his approach and finds himself in good position.
In now, Thomas Quinlan as he'll show bunt and come up empty at strike 1.
That's why you have to square early and give yourself a chance to really hone in on a strike zone. You can't attempt to bunt a pitch that's out of the zone. Have to find a way to take that one for a ball.
The 0-1. And he'll try and get that winning run into scoring position as he puts this one down. There's one, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. Riding in once again, Cameron Maybin. before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. Don't want to forget about him. Here's the first pitch. First pitch here is a slider, but that's taken up and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Possible winning run on first, one man away.
He's going, he's
Runner
going, he's
goes
going.
for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down in time as he just gets the tag down.
That was great wheels against a great arm behind the plate, and the arm won that time. He's got one of the best catcher arms in all of baseball, and he showed right there why he's a guy you don't want to run on.
That one's in there on the black. 2-1.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
The set and the 2-1. Popped him up. Birdie is there for it. And that ends the inning. Giants are down quietly. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Stepping up now, Jorge Alfaro, as he's set to go to lead off the top half.
Jorge Alfaro.
First pitch of the at-bat. On the ground to third. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Hey, I can't fault the pitcher right now, but he better make an adjustment. This guy came into the game ice cold, but after 3 knocks, to give him another chance to beat you seems foolish.
James McCann will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
James McCann.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Go ahead run at first. Nobody out. The 0-1. And this one's in the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And a very big mistake as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
And it's 1-2. In his career, McCann is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. Count remains 2-2. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. A bouncer to the left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. And the go-ahead run will move up to third and wisely hold there with nobody out.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, Dero, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
Standing in now, Robbie Franks, as he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball 1. He has the possible go-ahead run only 90 feet away at third base. And he watches one split the middle here, 1-1.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
The 1-1 pitch. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Now the 1-2 pitch. Swung on but fouled off to the left. Ready with another 2-strike offering. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Now a line drive that'll get down. That'll give him the lead, perhaps even another. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. McCann is on his way home. He comes across to score as they push the lead to 4-2.
Talk about putting an exclamation point at a game. Wow. Game tied to 9th, men on base, and he attacks the baseball, driving in the go-ahead run and landing at 3rd along the way. And now he's 90 feet away from patting that lead as well.
Trevor Gott, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here.
Trevor.
Stepping in now, Steve Pearce. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. They will get the out at first, and on top of that, the runner hesitated, and he's forced to stay put.
The first baseman, number 19.
So a big moment in the ball game here. Miguel Rojas, although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. First pitch coming. Here it is. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Amazing he was able to lay off in this situation. Your eyes light up when you get something above the belt, especially with a man on 3rd base.
The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike. Gott, a former member of the Washington Nationals. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Sandoval has it. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The batter.
Now at the plate, JT Riddle. He's working here to bring home that very important insurance run, standing at 3rd. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. 0-1 count, and the pitch. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. And it's an even count of 2-2 to JT Riddle. Franks on 3rd with 2 out. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Full count still. The next 3-2. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit. A throw to the plate, and he's going to get in there at the plate to make it a 5-2 lead now.
The left fielder, number 4, Alejandro Cortez.
Now batting, Alejandro Cortez. First pitch of the at-bat. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. 3 runs already home here. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. High in the air out to center field. Maben is there. And that's the third out. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. And now this crowd finds their club behind the 8 ball here as they don't want to wind up on the losing end of this thing. It's the Marlins 5 and the Giants 2. Jacob Barnes comes in out of the bullpen as he'll finally try to wrap this one up in the bottom of the 13th.
Jacob Barnes.
Leading off the inning, Jeff McNeil, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Number 6.
Pitch on the way. Towards second. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Coming to the plate now, Steven Duggar. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. The 1-0 home. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. Now the 2-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. Looks like a left-hander up and throwing now in that Marlins bullpen. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Called strike 2 as he locks him up there. High in the air out to center field. Franks is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Standing in, Pablo Sandoval hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Pitch on the way. And good patience here from Sandoval. It's 2-0 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a good eye that time to lay off the fastball. It's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
3-1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A called strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Last strike here for the Giants. Now a swing, and he pops him up, and this should do it. Riddle shading to his right, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Yeah, that's a sweet win, especially on the road. They took the lead in the top of the 13th and held on to it in the bottom to secure this win.
5-2 the final score tonight. Kelvin Herrera earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Jacob Barnes closes the door for the save, his 1st of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLB The Show.